Hi, we are here speaking with the lovely Miss Molly Abraham. She's one of our local talented singers, songwriters, and we just want to learn all about you, Miss Molly. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what type of music you like to play.
So I play piano and I sing at the same time. My favorite decade for music is the 70s, and I play
Oh,
anything from 70s to today when I perform.
okay. So I listened to a couple of your videos, and you have this beautiful voice. And
Thank you.
thinking about the 70s, your voice lends itself very well to that singer-songwriter genre. How did you start out in music? What's your background?
So my mom was in a nationally ranked choir, and my dad has a baby grand in the living room that he plays on. And my mom and I remember as young as 4 years old singing Phantom of the Opera songs together.
Oh my
So
gosh.
that's where I got my love for singing. My mom and I would sing a lot together. My parents had these makeshift CDs. They don't do it anymore, but they would burn CDs,
Yep.
and we had like the best 80s hits and the best 90s hits on there. And I would listen to those and dance and sing with them. And it's kind of funny because I didn't start learning piano until I was in college, even though we had this beautiful baby grand piano in our living room the whole time I was growing up. And then I don't even start trying to learn until I'm on this honky tonk college piano that I find in the basement. And so I taught myself how to play piano in college. I'm not at all vocally trained. I've never had a voice lesson.
Okay.
I have a decent ear. I think a lot of
Yeah.
that comes from my mom. My mom would be like, "That's not quite right," when I'd sing something and kind of help me narrow it down, you know? And yeah, that's how I started with vocals and piano.
So how long have you been singing professionally here in our area?
I have been playing and singing as a solo musician for 3 years. Prior to that, I did some collaborations in bands and duos, but
Okay.
I've really been focused on the solo stuff lately.
Well, what's cool about the solo stuff is that you grab your keyboard and you come set up and you can play anywhere.
Right.
And it looks like you've got a lot of dates lined up. We're going to talk about that. But in addition to your favorites that you play that everybody knows, do you do originals as well?
I do some originals, yes, and I'm currently working on getting them recorded. We'll see how that goes. I'm excited for that process.
Really? You're
Yes,
doing an album?
I'm going to try to do an album, yes. I don't
Good
know how
girl.
it's going to be released or anything like that, but I am going to record it, and it might just be for me. I might put it on Spotify. I have no idea. I'm just letting it take me where it takes me.
I love that. I love that. I mean, just record it for your own self, but also
Right.
there are so many options these days of getting your music out into the world.
Yes, I've been exploring the world of TikTok a little bit. I can't say I do a lot of videos on it. I've been trying to keep up with it. It's kind of on the bottom of my to-do list, and just I don't end up making as many videos as I would like. But I am posting to TikTok here and there, just mostly me singing, sometimes content of some of the cooler venues that I've performed
Yeah.
at. I had a really cool IBEW event at the casinos, Four Wind Casinos. And
Oh,
so I
yeah.
posted some snippets from that because they had this really nice suite and the venue was huge. It was this huge ballroom. There was probably like 500 people in there. It was a very
Oh
cool
my
experience.
gosh. Oh, that must be so fun to go do those different venues and everything. So you said you're on TikTok, and I found you on Facebook. That's where I saw some of the
I'm mostly on
calendars.
Facebook. Yes.
That's where you live. I live on
Yes.
Facebook too, so you're a Facebook girl. Tell us about some of your upcoming gigs on your next shows.
So in June, I have the 27th. I will be at Howard Park Public House. I will also be at LaSalle Kitchen Tavern on the 29th. And then coming up in July, I have a few as well.
So that's fun. You get to travel around and see all of these places that you might not even go.
Exactly. That's the thing
Yeah.
that I like about it is it takes me places that I wouldn't normally travel out to. I'm a little bit of a homebody. And so it's nice that it gets me to try some new places that I wouldn't.
I love that. And so, did you start doing gigs to earn a little extra money or just for the love of it?
Definitely for the love of it. It is nice having the extra money. I'm not gonna lie, as a teacher, you know, you you need to
That's
do
your
something
that's
in
your
the
day
summer to
gig?
supplement. Yes, I'm a 8th grade math teacher.
Holy smokes, so you're smart too. Talents and brains. Oh, Miss Molly, this has been wonderful to talk to you. I am definitely going to come and find you at a gig. Everyone who's watching today, be sure to follow Molly on Facebook and make it out to a gig or two. She's really talented. The songs she sings are fun, and you'll want to sing right along. It's been a pleasure, Miss Molly, and we will see you soon.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.